So this time I thought I'd try something different. As in many of the previous scenarios to New Blood here in RCT3, the later part involves quite a bit of waiting. So this time I thought I'd try to play through the rest of the scenario first and then rate it afterwards. Regarding the waiting, in this scenario we ran into the guest ceiling, which appears to increase whenever we add new attractions to the park or increase our park rating, while the latter is already quite high. So to add new attractions and thereby also the guest cap, we need to wait for new attractions to be researched and unlocked. And as you see, we also increased the budget for that. First here, we also added a second information stall, as many guests were heading for the first one we had, which they especially do for umbrellas when it starts to rain. We also got the octopus ride unlocked quite early on, and after that we added some plants and scenery to liven up the expansion to our park. A bit after that we also got the disco ride unlocked. I guess one alternative to waiting for new researched attractions would have been to try and work a bit more with the few ones we already had. However, I either didn't think they fit too well in the scenery or theme, or they would have required much more effort to construct and make look good and realistic. Like for example the ghost train, which would require more work with scenery items, or a second coaster, which also would have required quite a bit of money, but when neither would have necessarily paid off regarding an increased guest cap. A lot of guests were also heading for the food and drink stall, so we added a second set of those as well. Thereafter we got a Twister attraction unlocked before we also added some more greenery to our newly built area. As a small break, let's see now what it's like to ride the Dizzy Mouse coaster that we initially built in this scenario. To continue our quest to expand the park, we also got the Chaos Ride. Then eventually also the Meteorite. In between those we also add a little park with a donut shop. And do you know it? This was sufficient to finally pass a park value of 60,000 euros and to reach the 600 guests to become a tycoon in this park with free rides and a 40 euro entrance fee. I hope you enjoyed the scenario, and please tell me what you think of this style of narrating afterwards, which is a little bit different to my previous videos, if you have any opinion regarding that. As always, my name is Søren, and I thank you for watching.